Hello everyone, this is grade 6, module 2, lesson 5 problem set. So we're going to be solving and possibly writing some story problems today. So for one, it says how many 16ths are in 15 16ths? So what I'm really doing is saying how many 1/16th, because that's a 16th, are in 15 16ths. When we have common units, I can just divide 15 divided by 1, so that's going to give me 15. There are 15 16ths in 15 16ths. Kind of a weird phrasing of it. But I do need to have my unit after because it's asking for how many 16ths. So there's 15 of them. Let's take a look at 2. How many quarter teaspoon doses are in 7/8 teaspoon of medicine? So I have to divide. And I have 7/8, and I'm going to divide out quarter teaspoons. Now, with this, I don't have common units, so I need them common units. And I know that I can easily go up to 8 by multiplying by 2. So it's going to be a 2 over 2. So I'm going to get 2 8s. So now I have 7/8 divided by 2 8s. And what I can do for that is I can write it in unit form. And know that I'm doing 7 divided by 2. And I have 1 left over, and it's going to go over the 2 because that's my divisor, so 3.5 is going to be my answer. Let's skip down to 4. It says, write a measurement division story problem for 6 divided by 3/4. So, keeping in mind what measurement and partitive is, measurement is when we know how many go in each group, but we have to figure out how many groups there are. So we know the size. We know the size of the group is 3/4. We just need to know how many groups. So my problem could be for this, there are 6 pizzas, and each person is going to eat 3/4 of a pizza. How many people will be eating? So that's one way I could do this word problem. So there's my word problem there because I know the size of the group. I need to know how many groups there are going to be. Where with partitive, you know how many groups there are. We just need to know what the size is. So there's my problem for that for 4. Let's do 6. Fill in the blank to complete the equation, then find the quotient and draw a model to support your solution. I'll do A. So 1/2 divided by 5 is the same as 1/5 of 1/2. So now what I'll do is I can multiply this because of it's multiplication, and I get 1/10. But I have to draw a model for this one. So I'll draw. There's 1/2. And I need to break that into fifths. And I know I'm talking about 1 of it. So I have 1 out of the 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And that's where the 1/10 comes in. Let's do 7. And I'll zoom out so we can read it. Try to make it straight. 4/5 of the money collected from a fundraiser was divided equally among 8 grades. What fraction of the money did each grade receive? So we have 4/5 and we're trying to break it into 8. Or break it up by 8. So we need to divide by 8 with that. Meaning I'm taking 1/8 of 4/5. And I know that when it says of, it means multiplication for that. So 1 times 4 is 4. 8 times 5 is 40. So I could keep it at 4/40, but I know that I could probably simplify that down. Meaning something goes into 4 and 40. And it has to be the same number because 4/4 is 1 whole, meaning I'm not changing the value, I'm just changing the units of it. So 4 divided by 4 is 1, 40 divided by 4 is 10, so 1/10. Let's go to the next page. And here we are on the next page, and we'll do 10. Parks spent 1/3 of his money on a sweater. He spent 3/5 of the remainder on a pair of jeans. If he has $36 left, how much did the sweater cost? So already I'm seeing a little bit of an issue here because we don't have some common units. So the first thing I want to try to do is draw a diagram because this might help me out. And I'm going to break it into thirds, and I'm going to say one of these thirds is the sweater. The remaining piece, which is right here, this section, needs to be broken so I can take 3/5. But it's not 3/5 of, it's 3/5 of the whole thing. So the easiest way that I can do this is break each of these into fifths, each box, and then take 3 of them. So if I broke those 2 into fifths, I probably should just break this one into fifths. So it's all consistent. And of this remaining piece, this part here that I'm now outlining in blue, I need to take 3/5. So I'm going to take 3/5 from each. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Because really I'm looking at tenths here, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 3/5 is actually 6/10 as an equivalent. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So that's good. Now, that's just of that piece. I need to know what's left. So I have 1, 2, 3, 4 left out of the whole thing. So the whole thing is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15 pieces. 4/15 of the whole thing is $36. Because it says he has 36 left. So how do I figure out how much the sweater cost? Well, that's kind of easy in a sense now because I can figure out what each of these individual boxes are. If I know 4/15 is 36, I just have to divide 36 by 4 to get me 1/15. So 36 divided by 4 is 9. So each of those 15ths is $9. Each of those boxes is $9. So I need to know how much the sweater costs. How many boxes was it? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So I'll do 9 times 5 because there's $9 in each of those boxes for $45. Kind of a challenging problem, but a little bit easier to look at when we look in terms of tape diagrams. Hope this helps. Thanks for watching, and good luck on the rest of your problem set.